What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Probably Not the Best Garage. Today I've got something I got to get done. My four-wheeler tire, my rear tire on the four-wheeler's got a little leak around the rim. I'm going to show you a real quick trick to just get it knocked out. And most of the time you've already got it in your garage. If not, it's super cheap, super quick. We'll throw it on the tire changing tool right quick and we'll get her done. As always, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, take the time right now. It looks like this. You click down there, there's a bell. Click the thumbs up also on the video. Subscribe to the channel. We'll see you on the next one. Hope you enjoy. All right, so most of the time it's pretty common knowledge. All right, it's pretty common knowledge, but if you don't know, if you just take some blue Dawn, you know, Dawn dishwashing detergent, it doesn't matter what it is, as long as it's soapy water. The best way to find a leak on anything. You can spray it all over your treads and you're looking for bubbles. That's all you're looking for. All right, so this one has got 2 leaks on it, one of which is on the back. It's right here. I've already sprayed it. And there's another one on the front. So all you do with this is just really lightly, I just try to get it as low as possible. You don't need it all over your tire if you're looking for one around the rim anyway. That's all you need, just enough to kind of get it around in the bead here. And I'm going to grab my camera and I'm going to show you where this is actually happening. All right, so right here is one of the leaks. If you think you found it, you're going to look for new bubbles coming up. If you think you found it, just take your finger, lightly drag it across. Here comes all the new bubbles. The other side looks exactly the same. That's what you're looking for. So we know that it's around the bead, it's not in the tread. Very important because this trick does not work on the tread, but it will work on this. So there's my leak. Once you know it's on here, by the way, once you know it's on the bead, you don't have to mark anything, or, you know, if it's on the tread, you're going to put a chalk mark, a pencil, whatever, something that you can find as a piece of tape and go from there. But if it's on the bead, it doesn't matter for this trick. I'm going to grab it and we'll get it. Just like anytime you're changing any tires, you always want to remove your valve core. I've already got the valve stem cover off. There. And just like anything else, if you have a valve core remover, it's obviously by far the best way to do this. If not, you can use a little tiny flathead screwdriver like what I'm using. You just got to be real careful not to strip out your threads. There we go. Make sure you put him in a safe place where you're always going to remember where it is. I usually put mine on the tool and put my screwdriver next to it. Now we just need to break the bead. You don't have to remove the tire for this, so if you have a way to break the bead some other way, that's fine. These are really simple to break for the most part, so you don't absolutely have to have a tire machine. If you do, though, it just makes it a lot easier. All right, I might have to do some adjustments on mine. Yeah, maybe not. We're just going to break the bead. Go all the way around. All right. So there it goes. Bead's broke all the way around. Perfect. I'm going to go ahead while I'm here and just break the other one so I don't have to do it in a minute. That one came off nice and easy. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is grab a little bit of grease. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is just take a dry towel. Remember, you got all this water in here now, all right? So just take a dry towel, wipe your bead off all the way around. Then you're going to take some grease. This is just Valvoline multi-purpose grease. It doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, you're going to get your hands dirty, but that's okay. Get your little dab up there. Now you're going to rub it. If you can get on the rim, great. If not, press it down where you can see the bead. And you're just going to cover your bead all the way around. Do not be ginger with your grease here. You really want get a good seal on it. At a bare minimum, you need it right where you knew that leak was, but like I said, if you do it this way, you don't have to really keep track of much of anything, and you're going to get a good seal all the way around. You're going to make a little bit of a mess. Just once you put your tire back on, you can fix that, no problem. And of course, if you think, well, I don't have this specific type of grease. There is no specific type of grease for this. You got it in a grease gun, just squeeze it out on your finger. That works just fine. This is no exact science here. That's it. Take your dry rag that you had, wipe yourself off there. That side's done. Flip it, at least for my application. If you're just leaking on one side, you don't have to, of course. Same thing applies. So apparently petroleum products can cause the rubber to deteriorate over time. I've never had this issue, so kind of use it at your own risk. But I've done this for years with no issues at all. So yeah, just follow along if you feel so inclined. Okay, so we got a good seal all the way around on both sides for me. I'm gonna hook my air hose back up. This one's probably gonna be a little bit of a pain because it's such a flimsy, flexible tire, just being a balloon tire. So next thing you got to do, obviously put your valve core back in. And again, just be careful if you're using a flathead. The valve cores can be a little cantankerous. Big $4 word there. All right, then we're just going to air our tire back up. You want your bead to sit there and obviously pop back on. It should go anytime here. There's one, and here comes two. There's two. All right, these are balloon tires, so they do not hold very much air at all. About 3.5 is all you need in these. So that's about it. I'm gonna take my rag one more time, and we're gonna wipe off the excess. Nothing else, just to make it look a little nicer. But mainly, you need to wipe off the excess so that soap will get back down into the bottom. Like that. We're going to grab our soap again. This was the bad side on this one here. And we'll go back around. And if you can get it to where it's not doing that, it makes it a lot easier. There we go. And we're just looking for bubbles. That's it. And on this tire, I see none. Absolutely none. So the thing you were looking for, the reason I was spraying it out like that, if you can get it, you've got soapy water already, but you try not to get the bubbles on there. It just makes it so hard. That's why you see me moving it around, is to move the bubbles. So no leaks on this side, so that one's good. Flip it, check the other side. That's more what you're going for, something like that. I have to hold this up, my floor's out of level. And absolutely nothing on that side either. That's it. It's so quick, and it'll last a long time. I mean, the worst case scenario is you have to do it again, but I mean, I used to work at a place and we would get tires like these all the time, and this was how we fixed it. You know, kind of on a budget. Most people, if you're like me, you've already got grease in your garage. Slap it on there around that bead. It gives the bead something a little more to grab a hold of, and once it gets the pressure on it, it's going to hold it where it needs to be. It works phenomenal, and I have never had one come back. Never. So, hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to put this back on the four-wheeler, and it's done. So, 5-10 minutes later, no big deal. If you got something out of it, like I said before, subscribe to the channel. Check something else out as well. You can hit my face that's now sitting right here about on my elbow. And yeah, we'll see you on the next video. Take care.